You can be introverted. I could definitely be introverted. I feel like as I've gotten older, I've been more introverted. Maybe just because I really like spending time in my house because it's so beautiful. I love spending that alone time by myself, just in my house, just doing my own thing. It's quite relaxing to me, for sure. Korean fuckboys TM are whipped over your Latina, no. Fun, positive, and you're full of creative ideas. Yeah, I would like to think I'm fun and full of ideas. I mean, we all should be, right? I mean, if we're not, we're dead inside. You're an Aquarius. By the way, I love your videos and style. You're amazing. Thank you. Actually, I'm not an Aquarius. I feel like I get Aquarius, Taurus, and Virgo kind of a lot, but I'm not. I'm actually a Leo. Deep down inside I feel a little bit offended that you didn't know that, because that's just a very Leo reaction to be like, what do you mean you don't know me? You're super down to earth. I don't know if that's like for me to say. There's no reason for me to not be down to earth, you know, like I'm literally no one, just someone washing dishes. You're the closest to your mom out of all your family. I think I am closest to my mom, and not to say like my sisters aren't close to my mom. It's just because I'm the youngest. I'm the youngest, so I've spent more time with my mom. As we got older, my sisters, you know, moved out, had their own lives, did their own thing, and then I was just there like, you want to leave your teaching position, but you are scared. Girl, how did you know? Taking that jump, you know, to do this like full time. One, I'm not necessarily nearly where I want to be doing that. And not only that, to leave my teaching position, because I work at a public school, like a lot of people that I talk to, and then they're like, oh, you're a teacher here. I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh, you're at a Hagwon? No, I'm actually at a public school. They're like, oh, snap. Like, damn, like that's really hard to come by these days. And they're either someone that used to work at a Hagwon or knows people that work at Hagwons and know like how hit or miss it can be and how much work it can be. You know, having a public school job is a lot easier in the sense like, you know, we don't go through the same things that Hagwon teachers do. And also my own experience personally, it's kind of hard leaving a lot of that because it's like a comfortable job. If I were to leave that, that's like kind of risking a lot. You'd actually really want to be living in Japan, but you've already established a life in South Korea. This is so true. Even like the first time that I went to Japan, all my friends were like, Natalie, what are you doing in Korea? Like Japan is like so you. I would be leaving so much. I finally built up a really good like friend circle, connection to people here, and I'm just like, to leave that all behind and do it all over again, it's like, I don't know. And I've said this before, but I wouldn't want to be doing teaching. If I could do YouTube over there, like yeah, for sure. You can speak Korean really well, but don't say anything about it. Girl, I wish. And I keep telling myself, I'm like, Natalie, you need to go to class, you need to go to class. Yeah, and I still haven't done that. But maybe this time, I'll actually go to class. You moved to Korea to meet your favorite idol. Hell no. But funny story, like I don't know if you guys know, but my mom really loves like K-pop, and my mom is a really big Bang Shiki fan. When I initially moved over here, she's like, make sure I fall down so that he has to help me. I got to see him in concert. Really amazing. You wish you lived in Japan instead of Korea. Maybe, but I do really love my life here in Korea too. And who knows how my life in Japan would have been. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. This is stuck. Oh. You feel very homesick at times. I don't necessarily feel homesick per se, but I just like really miss the food from back home. You know, I'm lucky enough that my family, my mom comes to visit me all the time. I think I've had more times where I'm like, oh my God, I miss my mom. Feeling homesick, like, oh my God, America. Not really. Or maybe when I see garlic bread and it's sweet in Korea, I think maybe that's when I'm homesick. Yeah, there's sugar on their garlic bread.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. But
you have not been dating. You enjoy going out by yourself. Yes, I have not been dating. I've never dated. I do enjoy going out by myself, but I mean, I like going out with my friends. I don't like to be like completely alone. Unless it's like shopping, then I don't mind going by myself. Also, you still don't know how to speak Korean.
Say that you're fine when you're not really
I mean, like my Korean listening skills I think is like pretty good, and like reading it is fine. It's just like speaking it is like ugh. Que sabes un poquito de español. Claro que sí, sé un poquito de español. Y ya la cosa es que yo vivo aquí ya no sé como 4 años y la verdad es que casi nunca hablo tanto español. Entonces bueno, hablo sí con mi mamá, con algunas de mis amigas y todo. Antes, cada año yo fui a Perú por lo menos para como 2-3 meses. Cuando fui a Perú regresé como, tú sabes, mi español bien. Desde el 2010 que no he regresado a Perú. No tengo esa oportunidad para estar hablando español cada día, tú sabes, momento. Obviamente ya mi español está un poquito... además, mi inglés está un poco mal. Con mi español peor, pues, pero ya. You watch Supernatural? I actually don't. I've been wanting to start watching Supernatural because I think it would be something that I would really like, and I've definitely had friends who have been like diehard fans, but it's not on Netflix, so that's why I haven't watched it. At least like it's not on Netflix in Korea. That you work super hard on your videos and you also seem super nice. Thanks, girl. I think credit should be given what credit is deserved, and honestly, I definitely give myself a pat on the back all the time. I mean, like, I'm really proud of my work, and I think that's something that everyone should be. You should be proud of the things that you do. And yeah, I definitely do put a lot of effort and time and love into them. You hate monochrome outfits. That is not true. I actually really do like monochrome outfits. I think that's probably one of the easiest ways to like wear an outfit, because you're like, okay, this is blue, that's blue, that's blue, that's blue. Oh, I guess go back to socks. You are loud. Assumption coming from a loud Latina. Actually, I really don't know. Am I that loud, friends? Because sometimes I could be super loud, and I think my laugh can be really loud too. But maybe if you talk to some of my friends, they might be like, girl, you are that. It also kind of depends on like the friend circle, because I'll kind of take on roles as they are needed. If the mood's kind of a little bit down, then yeah, I'll be that loud person. But if it's already loud, then I'll be, you know, kind of chill. Like when you say loud Latina, like I have a very specific image of loud, like that one friend that like if she tries to whisper, it's still really loud, like that type of loud. That's what I think of loud. But yeah, I don't think I'm like that. I don't think I'm like that. You're super cool and are up for just about anything. Thanks. I feel like, yeah, for sure. Definitely do think though this rang a lot truer when I was younger. Oh my god, the amount of things I look back and I'm like, I did that? Like, I can't believe I had the balls to do everything.
But I wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friend.
I would not get into the crap that I did this age. Like, hell no. You were worried about how to tell your family you were going to live in Korea. Also, I love you too, girl. Hey. I was more worried how my dad was gonna take it. Hey dad, so like I'm doing this program, I'm gonna move to Korea, and he was like, oh yeah, okay, and I was like, no, really. My mom been knowing that like I was eventually gonna move somewhere. And my sisters, like, you know, they're out of the house and they're doing their own things, living their own lives. But he totally thought it was just gonna be for a year. She's only gonna be gone for a year. And my mom was like, yeah, yes, she is. You were an outcast black sheep growing up because of your interests and style. In my family, not necessarily. Holy mother of pearl. How did this happen? Crap, wasn't expecting that. In middle school, I really liked rock, punk rock. I didn't necessarily feel like an outcast because I always did have some people around me that liked the same type of things that I did. The only thing that I felt like people like kind of looked at me like, oh really, was when I got into K-pop, Japanese pop. Like J-pop I was like in for a while, but when it came to K-pop, like I guess I was being a little bit more vocal about it. And people were like, it's not like really like my style, or I don't really like that, or I don't get it. I was hanging out with a friend. We were friends back in high school. He's like, oh, you know, like so-and-so person and that person like actually really hated you in high school. And I was like, what, really? They're like, yeah, they really didn't like you because they were saying like, yeah, it's just a phase that you're liking this stuff and like you're trying to be like someone that you're not. And I was like, well, joke's on them, because like I'm freaking leaving to Korea. I still really like this music. You know, if people are gonna be worried that much about me, like thanks for keeping me in your thoughts, I guess. You're a party animal. I definitely was in uni. Oh my god. Nowadays, I'm like, I wanna go to sleep. I mean, unless it's like something where it's like I'm dancing, then yeah, I go like hard because I'm like, I never get to dance. You rarely think, ugh, I have nothing to wear. Oh, I have nothing to wear. Yeah, no, I never say that. I assume you love orange fruits. I do. You are way too nice to people. I feel like yes and no. You know, I can be really not nice also. I can be really mean. I mean, I feel like I am a nice person, but just don't get me on my bad side because then you try hard to be different. For example, the colors. My hair color, my styling colors, my font colors. You get zero sleep because all you do is work, film, and edit. Yes, this is really, really true, but now I'm doing a thing where I'm saying I'm putting myself first, I'm putting my sleep first, and not using so much of that sleep time for editing because I still do edit a lot. Been so many times where I literally have been up at 3, 4 in the morning editing a video and I'm crying at my laptop. And I'm just like there crying, and all I want to do is just sleep, but I'm like, I know I need to get this video up. And that is by no means an exaggeration. I realize that, like, is it gonna make that big of a difference if I go and I push a video? Yeah, maybe or not, but like, is that difference worth it? Is that worth me crying? It's not. So I've just been dedicating more time to myself, more time for my sleep. You are loud in front of people, but inside it is kind of shy. I don't think I'm a shy person. So you have always been confident in yourself and sense of style. I want to say yes, I have been, but it's not like I was just born and I was like, I'm amazing. I've worked so hard for my confidence over the years, like even just growing up in a Hispanic household. You know how tough we can be to our own family, not even in like a bad way, but it's just like that's the way our culture is. My nickname growing up was like Little Fatty. That was my nickname. And you know that I'm sure that's something that a lot of other people can relate to too. You know, kind of growing up with this idea in my head, like, oh, I'm fat, and granted, like, I'm sure that siblings and my parents didn't necessarily like think that of me. But it definitely took a toll, but I learned how I gotta be my own champion in that sort of sense. Taught myself like no one else is gonna give this to me. I gotta feel it first. I feel like that's just always been my mindset. Is I'm gonna think positive in myself and I'm gonna believe in myself. And in terms of style, I've always just been like, whatever. Like growing up, people definitely like thought I was weird for wearing something, but I was just like, I don't care, dude. Like, if you got a problem with me, you got a problem with me. Like, that's your problem. That's not my problem. Keep going on with your life feeling the way that you feel because, like, I'm just gonna keep doing me. Your hair is orange because you love Nami. I do love Nami, but no, I didn't dye my hair orange because of Nami. I dyed it because years ago I had like a bad like salon visit, and basically I told the hairstylist, you gotta change this color because I'm not leaving. And so the two options that they gave me was either pink or orange, and I decided to go with orange because I didn't know if my job was gonna allow me to come in with like colored hair. Pink isn't a natural hair color, but orange is not my natural hair color, but it could be someone's. Sorry if my nose is stuffy and everything here, but I'm still getting over my flu. You're probably fantastic at awkward dancing. Dude. I think it's just so much fun to dance all like You should just do whatever you want when it comes to dancing. So I just like acting like a fool. You don't care about what other people think about you. I think this is why I look up to you. Thanks, girl. If someone looked at what I was wearing, looked how my makeup was, or just judged me on how I carry myself or something, then I would be like, yeah, I don't give a rat's ass about what you think about me. Like, if I wore something, it's because I felt really good in it. So like, if someone's gonna come and try to tell me that it looks some certain type of way that they don't like, then I'm like, okay, like, how is that my problem? Like, it's not. Like, on top of that, like, nobody got time to be worrying about what other people are gonna think about you. Nah, like, the only time I have is a time for me to be happy and to enjoy myself, so that's what I'm gonna keep on doing. Yeah. You listen to 21 Pilots. Who? Hey Natalie, my assumption about you is that you'll move to Japan. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that becomes fact later on. Not necessarily stuck up. Oh, okay. Oh, but you looked so cool on YouTube. I was hesitant to approach you. I have had that happen with people tell me like, hey, I saw you, but I was too scared to say hi. And it's like, dudes, I'm literally no one. You know, you should never feel a little bit like scared to come and like say hi. But I understand. Like I saw Maya and Julia from the lineup in Seoul, like randomly in Hongdae, and I kind of was like, wait, is that them? And then by the time I decided like, yeah, I want to go and say hi to them, they were already so far that I thought it would be really awkward to run towards them and be like, hi, I like your stuff. But like I understand where that's coming from. But like, yeah, honestly, dudes, like I am like nobody, so you shouldn't be hesitant to come and talk to me. I will say it's something that I find really funny is that a friend of mine, Christian, somewhere where we had met this like new person, and then the person found out that I did YouTube and oh my god, you do this whole like thing, da da da. I was like, yeah, but you know, like it's not like a super huge big deal. Christian was like, you know, it's so funny because a lot of people think like, oh, Natalie, she's so cool, like she's too cool, but really you're just a big nerd. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm just a nerd. Wow. Secretly the most fashionable member of the Avengers. Girlfriend, my identity is supposed to be on the down low. It's supposed to be a secret. You were popular in high school. Girl, how did you know? I definitely was. I was voted most likely to succeed. I was voted, you know, no. It just was a regular person, regular kid, just trying to get by. You read message requests and then don't respond. Next. The messages from like friends and my family and stuff were starting to get hidden under all these other like message replies and things like that. I used to do it all the time back in the day, but now I don't. Very sweet, and you would be super easy to talk to and get to know. Thanks, homie. I think I am pretty easy to talk to, honestly. I've had a lot of people been like, you know, we just met and they just tell me like everything, and they're like, I don't know why I'm telling you any of this. And they're like, I guess because you're just really easy to talk to. So I'm like my dad. Like my dad would be in like the market or something, and to the cashier he would just like tell his whole life story. Like I'm definitely like him in that sense. You are not religious. I would say I'm spiritual, but I'm not religious. Had I grown up in Peru, I definitely probably would be more religious, but like because we grew up in America, we didn't like go to church all the time. You really don't enjoy teaching, but you're pushing through like a soldier, and thank you for that. I mean, there's definitely moments where I really do like my job, and there are moments where I definitely don't, where I'm like, this is so boring. But overall, I would say like I can't complain too much because the job is good. Woo! We finished. Okay, homies, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, enjoyed me taking you around my daily morning type stuff. Catch you guys in the next one. Please be safe. Bye!